This is DG, aka Soul and a Body. So, one of the most important things you have to know is that you are a soul and a body. And as a soul and a body, you are connected to other souls in a body. That makes you all one. Same with the animals. They are souls and a body, and other people. But more importantly, the animals that we treat. We have to watch how we treat animals. As a soul in a body, what you do will come back to you. You collect karma, which is a better word for investment in your future. So, what you do now affects your future. If you spend your life eating animals, then when you come back as an animal, someone's going to spend their life eating you. And you're going to have to go through different incarnations, means dying and coming back into different bodies, which will be affected by how you treat your body now and how you treat other souls in the body. So if you treat your body with respect, you treat your body like you love it and it's a home for your soul, then when you come back, that type of situation will be given to you so that you can relive that situation again. But if you go through your life just being mindless, like the average person, just eating at the McDonald's, eating from the fast food restaurants that are slaughtering animals with no hesitation, if you just eat in that mindless way, then you'll have to come back and repeat these situations over and over until you realize your greater purpose. You have a greater reason for being here as a soul and a body. We all have to come to the realization, the realize that we are actually all the same soul and a body. It's just illusion of choice. But there are levels to this. We all have different purposes. Just like all the seeds are all designed to grow, but some grow different plants. Some trees grow taller than others. Some can hold different weights. Some are stronger. Some can give you a better perception because they're taller. Some can, give you a good seat on the ground because they hang low. So they all have their different reasons and they're all here. None of them are greater than the other. They just have their different purposes. And that's the same way for the bodies, is that we all have different purposes. But we basically are here for the same reason. And the reason is what resonates with us. And that is the earth, taking care of the water, taking care of the ground, taking care of the animals. It's just that as a soul in a body, when you come into the American concrete jungle, you get a little confused over time. Because once you spend so much time in a place, your mind starts to see that as reality. You start to get comfortable in that situation. And you start not to think outside of the box. So you get trapped in a way of thinking. And then usually when someone presents you with new information, that information doesn't go with what you already know. So that could disturb a person when they think they know something and they're presented with new information. That could throw them off balance and could make them a little angry. And that is because their mind has been manipulated to not know what reality is. A lot of people think their concrete jungle is reality. They think their matrix, their job, they think their house made of bricks, their car, metal car, rubber wheels, they think all this stuff is super real. And they pay too much attention to it and they give too much of their energy to it. It's because it's all made to distract you from nature. Everything this concrete jungle, this matrix provides us is designed to distract you from your nature. which is your soul self, which is your soul man or your soul woman, who you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be connected to the earth. You're supposed to love more about nature than you do about TV or your car or your clothing or your job. You're supposed to be more connected to nature, the animals, the earth, growing your own plants, trying to make sure you stay with the cleanest water, making sure that you go back to being more sovereign and dependent on yourself. Make sure you're not trying to look out for the next thing the TV is trying to program you to buy. Try to get back to yourself. That's what more a soul person does. You turn the TV off, you get back into nature, you find your hiking trails as close as you can, you do what you can to stay close to the quietness that allows you to hear your soul self. So, as a soul being, you have to make sure that you stay near the quiet zone, which is nature, which is the outer space, I like to call it, because the inner space now is the matrix, the inside of this concrete jungle. So you have to go to outer space, which is freeing your mind, freeing your soul in nature. Go out there where it's quiet, next to a river, next to a stream. Listen to the water trickle over the rocks. Little things like that is what really counts. When we're taken from that, we're brought into this area where we're congested and crowded together. Cars just blowing smoke in your face, all the tailpipes pointed right directly to you, and the 5G towers are pulsating energy constantly all around us. So you can feel this kind of energy in the air. The energy is not natural. So you can feel this if you have a connection to nature. And the best way to feel energy, to get more connected to your energy and more to develop your intuition, is to make sure you don't cover up your soul self. And to cover up your soul self would be to add more flesh on top of the flesh. It would make you too dense to feel the subtle energies that are around you. So if you want to feel the energy that is around you, you have to cleanse yourself. Make sure that you stay light and full of air so that you can feel the subtle vibrations and the subtle changes in the frequencies and the air around you, because there's energy all around us, and you really won't be able to feel it as you can, as the best you can, if you eat flesh, because it makes you more dense, because it becomes you. So, and that's another reason why the government, the mind control, because government means control, means mind, it means intent, it means money. However you look at it, it means controlling your path, controlling what you need most, controlling your resources.